So Gabby went off to go get Starbucks this morning, which is totally cool. Like, whatever. I understand. I had 2 cups of tea. She didn't have any coffee, so cool. But right now, they've decided to change up the entire way that they're doing the things, which resulted in this. I'm over by the hotel. Apparently this is the line for Lohampton. What? It's crazy. Luckily that's not who I'm here to see. I'm here to see the Elizabeth Bennet Diaries. So I'm gonna ask someone what's up, because I mean, I'll stand in a line, but goddamn, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I was right. The Elizabeth Bennet Diary line is that guy, and I'm in front of the VidCon sign. So there's maybe about 10 people in line. So that's pretty dope. Yeah, I need to stop. Anyway, so I'm just gonna chill out here until 10 o'clock. 3 hours. Oh well, I don't have that thing to deal with, all of that. I don't have to deal with it. So right now we're in separate lines, but yeah, because I'm in line for Nick Patera. Trying to vlog. Oh. Not successfully. Okay, so anyway, I just got finished meeting the cast of the Lizzie Bennet Diaries, and I'm super excited. They told me that I was super cute and they liked my outfit. Lies, all lies. But I did get them to sign the VidCon cards, and they all signed them according to what I felt their character represented. So Ashley signed the Ace of Hearts, red, of course, because she's the main character, and Mary Kate signed the Queen. Originally I was gonna have Laura sign the Queen, but she wasn't there. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of other people, and I got Brittany Sue to sign the King, because, you know, fitting. But yeah, so I am now just waiting in the line for Nick Patera. It's been a fast morning. I had my moments. It didn't start until 10. I'm gonna just put my arm down. This didn't start until 10. We just kind of sat around and hung out and, what time? Oh, no, okay, sorry. We just kind of sat around and hung out. I talked to a whole bunch of Lizzie Bennet fans about various things. I found out some new web series called one of them is called The New Adventures of Wendy and Peter, and it's super cute. So I'm gonna watch that while I wait for Nick Patera, because I didn't meet him yesterday, but I really wanted to meet him, so that'll be awesome. I'm not gonna stroke his face like I did to Lee Newton though. That's doing too much. But I'm gonna go up and just be like, hey, blah blah blah, you're super talented. Everyone tells you that, but you know, what's one more person telling you that? So yeah.
Hey Liv, what are you doing?
I am making, it's so loud, oh my goodness. I am making paper cranes for the season finale of Emma Approved. So, yeah. I used to do origami as a kid, and I am so bad at it, and I could never, ever, ever in my life make a paper crane. So, this is gonna be hilarious. And
She's lovely, just sitting in the middle of the floor, just chilling.
But I want it to be a part of the end of Emma Approved, so we'll see. What? So Gabby and I are here with Rena from SourceFed. We keep running into her all over the exhibit hall.
We run into Matt a lot too,
Matt
but Matt's vlogging too. Matt!
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
hi.
Hi.
Okay, we're doing videos.
Yeah, no, we keep running into you guys
Okay.
everywhere. So we thought that we'd put you in the video.
Sweet.
Vlog. So yeah. Yay, day 2.
I have a beard. Hello. Subscribe to their channel. It's pretty awesome and all kinds of great. They're nice people.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Oh yeah, do all the socials.
We gotta take pictures. Sorry.
Okay, bye. Bye. I've been sitting in the sun so long. So long. Probably definitely. There's definitely been people sitting in the sun longer than I have. But we used to be in the shade over there, that way. But, you know, lines move. Gabby is behind me. Yeah, I don't think she can see that I'm filming. Or she's ignoring me. I think she's 1000% done. I'm sitting in the sun to save our spots because I don't burn. But Gabby is sitting in the back because, you know, I want her to be comfortable. Shimabu. But yeah, we are waiting now for the Kia main stage event. It starts at 3. Gabby, what time is it? 1:45. It's 1:45. It's gonna be another hour. I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that. But you know, I wanted to go see it, and it's being hosted by SourceFed, who we saw in the hall. It's like we keep running into them, and I think that's great. I love that. And Dan and Phil are going to be doing a thing. I don't want to say performing because maybe they're performing. I don't think so. I think they're just doing a thing. That's cool. And a bunch of other people. So yeah. And then after that, I'm gonna hopefully go and hang out with the Emma signing because that's something I really wanted to do. Oh, okay, fun story. When I was in line for the what's it called? Oh, Lizzie Bennett signing. Lizzie Bennett diary signing. I have the cards that they signed right here. It's so cute. I was watching a new series that someone told me about in line called The New Adventures of Peter and Wendy. New Adventures of Peter and Wendy. And I was like, oh yeah, this is cool, blah, blah, blah. And people were like, yeah, they're not doing panels or anything like that, but they're here as community members, which I think is funny. But I was like, oh yeah, awesome, cool. I'll see if I can find them. And then we go out to lunch over at the food trucks, and I hear this voice, and I'm like, what's that? And I look up, and it's like Michael, and he has the guy who plays Michael, I don't know their names. But he had his backpack and everything, and I like ran over and I was like, oh my gosh, hi, blah 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 blah. And he was like, oh hey, and I told him now I literally just finished watching a whole bunch of their videos, and he's like, oh my god, that's so cool. I make him sound dumb. Anyway, he was really excited. He's super nice. He's literally the same person in life. He's exactly the same, and his voice was so loud and super like signature. You know, you can just pick it out. But then he was like, oh, Wendy is over that way and Peter is over that way, and I went over and I said hi. And I took pictures with them, and it was super cool. I didn't vlog with them, I should have, but they seemed busy and they wanted to have lunch. And they're apparently having like a meetup tomorrow, like a picnic, like a lunch date, so that'd be cool to go to. We'll see. But yeah, VidCon day 2, more lines, people playing cards, more lines that way. Alright, well, bye! So, after not that long, on schedule time, sorry I just bumped into someone, on schedule time we're making it inside the door to go into the arena where SourceFed is hosting
Some lovely performances.
It'll be great.
There's many performances.
Such performance.
Oh my god, more lines.
Or maybe not. Maybe we get in more lines. VidCon 2014, more like line apocalypse. See ya.
Okay, so we are officially inside of the event center, the Kia, what is it? Kia Event Center.
Kia main stage.
Yeah, that one. The one with all the people. And we're officially inside, but we still got about 45 minutes before the show starts. But it is so much nicer than in here.
So much.
So much nicer. It's air conditioned, there's no sun, no gross tan lines because I'm white and I burn. Shut up.
I'm getting gross tan lines too. I got like I'm not supposed to talk to you.
She decided that she's talking too much, so I have to say all the words, but I'm not as good as words. Someone is walking by and getting everyone very excited. Everyone is standing up. I don't want to bother. We're sitting down. My legs are tired. We've been walking all day, and we walked all of yesterday and stood in line. Like, no, I'm sitting down. Anything else?
We're old.
Oh,
compared to the average attendee of VidCon, we are old. We don't have time.
So many like 12 to 14-year-old rapid fangirls everywhere. So ridiculous. Like, so much screaming. I felt so bad when we saw SourceFed yesterday. They were next to like Alfie, Jim, Casper, Marcus, and Joe.
The boy band.
Yeah, and they had to deal with all the screaming, but it wasn't even for them, and it was just like random spurts of just screaming when they were trying to talk, and they had a hard time meeting fans because you couldn't hear each other. It was ridiculous.
And was it
Please
William?
call. Yes.
Yeah, it was William. Like, we found him a while afterwards, like after Frozen, or maybe it was before Frozen. It was later in that time.
Later, yeah.
But we walked by and somebody was running around outside. It was fun for Louie.
I think it was Louie.
It was fun. It was Louie, and he was like, "Why is everyone screaming? I bet it's someone British."
Literally, that's it. If it's
I
a
don't
British
care.
person, if it's a British person, they're all running and screaming. Like, stop screaming in their faces. They're British. Yes, if you want to meet them, go ahead. That's great. I'm sure they enjoy meeting you too, but do not scream in their faces.
Yeah, and
Nobody
like,
wants that.
there was this girl this morning that I was talking to who was like, when I become a famous YouTuber, like, I really hope my fans don't act like this. Like, it just turns to me, I don't want to be a YouTuber anymore, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, well, first I was like, oh my, you have grand
Confidence is
ambitions.
key.
Yeah, confidence is key. And then she was like, or no, what did I tell her? I was like,
You're not
well,
British. You're not a pretty boy. Not that she wasn't pretty, but she's not a boy.
Mm-hmm.
And she, what was the other one? Mostly that she wasn't British and male.
yeah. Like,
Although Zoe has a lot of like,
Zoe has
rabid
a
fans,
lot of
but
rabid
she's
fans,
British.
and she's British, but she's also, I mean, okay, there's these exceptions to the rules, but like, really, if you are a man and you are British, there's a really good chance that a teenage girl will hop on you. It's really bad.
Scream in your face. Grossness.
And like, I understand it. We've all gone through that. We've all gone through it at the stage. And like, I can't sit here and be mean to them because they're young. You know what I mean? They don't know, really. It's just a message to young girls. One day, you will be like us. You'll be 18 and 19 years old. And you're going to regret this a lot.
If you want a fangirl, do it on the inside. That's the message today.
Cool, calm composure. Because, you know those stories of like people marrying the people that they're like famous?
It's never the screamers.
Never the screamers.
Never. Second row.
Second row. Okay.
Second row.
So like, we honestly did not think that we were sitting up there. Like,
Like nosebleed seats.
Nosebleed seats.
And now we're second
we were
row.
parallel to the stage, and now we're second row. I'm about to flip. Like, this is great. This is
They could actually
honestly
see
great.
us if they look in the audience. They would like recognize our faces.
I mean, like, it's great. It's so nice to know that like even when you wait this long, there's so many chances of like people cutting you off, people doing like shitty things.
We thought we would be lucky to be on the floor. No, we're second row. Like, hell yeah.
It's, oh my god, I'm so excited.
Okay. Woo. Did it work?
More or less. So we're in the hotel room.
Super fun.
Yeah, this is, I can't remember if we made a video after, no we did, okay.
After
the Kia main stage event. So we went to the signings. I got to see the cast of Emma Approved, which was really, really cool.
I met Jim Chapman with my mom, who's like low-key in love with him, and she was like all over him. It was great.
By low-key we mean like very high.
She's like in love with Louie and Jim. She's all over them both today. It was great.
But she's a VidCon mom, so she gets away with it. She was like 12.
She's like low-key famous.
Yeah.
Everyone knows her because of her shirt. They're like, VidCon mom!
And people come up and be like, Mom! Like, it's
Seriously.
really funny, but it's really cute.
Mom.
Yeah. Like I said, I got to meet the cast. That was cool. Talked to them for a bit. This time they signed different cards. They signed the diamonds. I thought it was fitting.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Ignore me.
No, that's totally saying it. And I talked to, oh my God. I talked to Tyra about how amazing she is and how much I appreciate her. And that was really cool. So yeah. Oh, and oh my God.
We got cut off from Philip DeFranco.
Yeah.
I am so determined to go to that Q&A tomorrow.
That was like some serious business because you tell the story.
For Philip DeFranco?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I see, like, I have the biggest talent for spotting SourceFed casts.
Pause. It's like she has I don't even know. Anytime they're in the air, something in her like tingles and she just feels them and it's ridiculous. Like, I'm like, how do you keep spotting these people? She found Elliot, right? Mm-hmm. And he's not even a SourceFed host anymore, but she found him. It's amazing. Continue.
Anyways, so I like turn and there's Philip DeFranco right there by the HostGator booth, which is one of their sponsors, I guess. And I was like, Philip DeFranco! I almost cried. And so I run to the back of this long-ass line, and the security guards are being bitches, and they're like, nope, gotta go. Booth is closing. Everything's closing, so you guys gotta go. So we got cut off, but my mom, of course, managed to go, VidCon mom says hi, and he totally waved at her and was like, hi, VidCon mom! My fucking mother, I swear.
Famous, lightweight. But yeah, that's been our day so far. We don't know what we're gonna do. We're probably gonna go tomorrow. Well, right now I think we're gonna go out and get Moroccan food, which
because we're cultured people.
I've never had it, so I'm not as cultured as she is.
Have you really?
No.
It's like, they use spices, but it's not spicy.
It's flavorful. Fun fact. Fire? Gabby, do you want to finish this?
Fire's not a flavor.
Fire's not a flavor, guys. Like, I
don't eat spicy food because that is not good. That is awful. That's just burning your tongue off. You are never gonna taste anything
This is one of the
by the time you're like 30.
This is one of the things that Gabby and I connect with on like a spiritual like beautiful men. What else do we share a passion for? Boy bands, bad television, and the fact that fire is not a flavor. Like I don't, like, I'm so angry. I don't understand. I don't, like, we had Indian food. We got the, like, mildest, like.
Mildest of the mild.
We asked the guy, we were like, what is the mildest thing that we can get on the menu? And he was like, it's these two items. And we're like, okay, bag it.
We still couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it. We were walking and, like, eating. And we were like, let's go Safeway. Let's get water.
It's bad.
It's a serious problem. Like, Stop Spices 2014. Like, this needs to stop. Anyway, so we're gonna go have Moroccan because they know how to do flavor.
We didn't vlog with Bowman.
No, we didn't. Gold.
We met Matthew Bowman and Steve Zaragoza outside. Mm-hmm. Another one of my
spotted them.
Boom!
Like,
saw that cheeseburger hat. Steve Zaragoza.
We saw them like maybe like 20 feet away, and she's like, "Oh my God, it's Steve!" And like bolted. I was like, "Oh, this is a thing." Okay.
I will always like run for a SourceFed host. Like nobody else. Maybe if I like saw Dan, but I don't want to get trampled by fangirls.
Yeah.
But like SourceFed hosts for sure. Lee Newton and Joe Beretta.
We coming for you.
Those are the two left that I really want to meet. You're next.
I love Lee too, so Lee, I'm coming for you. God, I shouldn't have done that. I'm glad I did it, but at the same time, I'm not.
It's Lee. She'll let it go.
Yeah. All right, so off to get Moroccan food. Boopity boop. Bye. What?
Go to sleep.
What?
Go to sleep.
Night.